Cash poor Americans paid billions in interest borrowing money from predatory lenders in 2024. Let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Frank Talks Money. Real quick, I just need one favor, guys. If you get any value out this video, please remember to smash that like button. The more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will share the video with more like-minded people like you and me. Now let's get right into the content. Guys, in 2024, cash poor Americans paid more than $39 billion in interest charges just to borrow money from predatory lenders. Guys, that's a problem. Solo, a community finance platform, released the findings Wednesday in its 2025 Cash Poor Report. The report defined cash poor as those living paycheck to paycheck, which some estimates believe to be as much as 65% of Americans. 65% of Americans are cash poor and living paycheck to paycheck. Solo also found that the $39 billion that cash poor Americans paid was at the top of the advertised annual percentage rates for short-term predatory loans. Americans tended to turn to these predatory lenders for unplanned expenses, which averaged about $1,800 for the average family living paycheck to paycheck in 2024. But those families who borrowed money wouldn't all be classified as low income. And that's the problem. And that's the issue right there, guys. Everybody that's in financial trouble, they're not just low income people, low income households. You have higher income households that are in trouble financially. Why? Because of their spending habits. They don't want to budget. They don't want to live at their means. They want to use debt to finance their lifestyles. I don't believe we have an earning problem in this country. We have a spending problem in this country. Is everybody making $100,000 a year? No, I get that. I understand that. Everybody's not making $80,000 a year. I get that. You're gonna have, that's just how the world operates. You're gonna have lower income individuals, you're gonna have middle income individuals, and you're gonna have lower income individuals. Everybody's not gonna be rich. Everybody's not gonna be wealthy. Everybody's not gonna make $100,000 a year. There's going to be lower income individuals. Guys, if you're still here, smash that like button for me, please. Guys, remember, smash that like button for me, please. So that's just how it is. It's always been that way. So it's just not low income people that's in trouble. It's higher income people that's in trouble. But the higher income people that's in trouble, I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them because they got themselves in this trouble by running up debt and financing everything possible. If it's not nailed down, middle class will finance it. From clothes, jewelry, shoes, vacations, cars, appliances. Whatever middle class can finance, they will finance it. That's what has middle class and higher earners in trouble today in 2025. In fact, 2 out of every 7 cash poor Americans make more than $75,000 per year, the report found. A third of those who fall into that category make more than $50,000 a year. So come on, everybody is not poor. Being cash poor is a way of life for most Americans. This creates vulnerability in being able to manage variables and unexplained expenses. The report by Solo Financial Security Program found that nearly half of Americans living paycheck to paycheck have less than $200 in their checking and savings accounts combined. Combined. What are we doing out here, folks? What are we doing out here? 2 out of every 7 people make over $75,000 a year and don't even have $200 in their checking account and savings combined. That's an issue. And you want to tell me they're not living above their means? I guarantee you every single one of those individuals is living above their means. Among the cash poor, about 2 in 3 said their financial situation has gotten worse, not better, in the past 12 months. Millennials and Gen X, my generation, Gen X, were most likely to be cash poor, while Gen Z and baby boomers were less likely. Across all generations, women were more likely than men to be cash poor. Solo Institute also found that to avoid the hefty fees associated with these predatory loans, a growing number of Americans, about 45%, are turning to friends and family to borrow money. Well, let me tell you like this. If you're a friend of mine or if you're a family member of mine and you see this video, don't ask me to borrow money because it ain't happening. I ain't got no money for none of you to borrow. Simple as that. Because all of you are living above your means and don't know how to save. You don't know how to lower your expenses. You want to finance everything in sight. So if you know me and you're a family member or a friend, don't ask me to borrow money because it's not happening. I don't have money to lend. I don't have money to lend you. Sorry. But guys, if individuals would just save some money, just get committed and save some money, you wouldn't have to go to these predatory lenders to borrow money and get ripped off with these high-ass interest rates. You know, the average payday loan, guys, is $500. $500 is the average payday loan. And do you know most people have to roll that over at least one time before they're able to pay it off? And they say about 50% of Americans cannot come up with $500 during an emergency. So wow, makes you think. And the average payday loan is $500. Come on, guys, we have just got to start doing better with our finances. Because like I'm reading and like statistics show, it's not only poor people that's in trouble. People that are making good salaries are in trouble. Good wages are in trouble. But they're in trouble by their own doing because they don't want to live below their means. They don't want to track their spending. They don't want to live on a budget. They want to keep living high on the hog. They want to keep trying to impress the Joneses, the Smiths, and the Wilsons. Getting out of debt takes commitment. It takes the moment of just saying, you know what? I have had enough. I'm tired of living this way. I got to that point. But until you make a committed decision that you're done with this, you're done with debt, you're done going into debt, you're tired of credit card debt, you're tired of these high-ass car payments, until you get to that moment of I have had it moment, you will continue to live like this in debt on everybody and your mama money. So until you make a decision, guys, nothing will ever change. So guys, that's my rant today about how cash poor Americans pay billions of dollars in interest to predatory lenders. Please remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I am out.